God says, "My beloved child, at the end of this message, I will give you words that fill you with joy, for what is coming toward you is truly great and the blessings prepared for you are immense. But before I continue, I want you to know how deeply I love you, because I have heard your cries in the deepest moments of despair, and during the nights when you felt my gentle touch upon your heart, I was already sending you divine comfort." Type "I love you, God" if you love Him. With each new day you grew stronger and you began to see clearly the beautiful purpose I have written for your life, and I rejoice to watch you stand firm against the attacks that once pulled you down, for it is a precious thing to know that you belong to me, and my blessings are so abundant that I must release them in my perfect timing and according to my will, because joy of that size should not be hurried, and there are still areas in which you must grow and apply the wisdom you are receiving, for anything gained too easily may not bring the true benefit your soul needs. So before you receive what I am about to place in your hands, you must understand why it is given and how to use it so that your blessings multiply and last. Like this video and subscribe to this channel if you trust God. I am the calm place that welcomes you when storms rise around you, the soft light that guides you when the path seems dark, the steady presence that holds you when everything feels uncertain and cold. And when you allow your trust to rest fully in me, a deep and gentle peace begins to fill every part of your heart and mind, covering your fears with quiet strength and surrounding you with warmth. So keep pressing forward with courage and faith, nurturing and guarding it with the goodness that lives within you, because this is what allows your life to grow strong and healthy. And as you continue in this way, you will see your hopes blossom, your gifts expand, and your abilities shine like a garden in full bloom. Nothing will be able to stop your progress, because my power and wisdom will keep lifting you, teaching you, strengthening you, and guiding you, so you can live without fear of the world. And remember always that you are my beloved daughter, a rare and beautiful flower cared for in my own garden. My dear child, I know it might sound a bit hard to believe, but trust me, if you make a super thanks donation of $20 in the name of Jesus, it's like opening your heart to a world of miracles that can truly make a difference for you and your family. I've provided you with everything. So, why are you feeling unsure about giving? Just trust me, and make that gift in Jesus' name, and watch the wonderful changes that will follow. The story of your life, the way you have walked through joy and sorrow, the way you have kept holding on even in the quiet, can become a gentle light that encourages others, helping them to believe again, to find hope again, and to feel drawn toward my love. Because when you embrace the reason I created you, when you step into your purpose, something beautiful begins to bloom. And as you stay close to me through prayer, listening with your heart, I will guide you more clearly every day. Type "Jesus is my Savior" if you believe. Spend time reading the words I have written for you, not just to gain knowledge, but to hear my voice gently speaking through them. And as you care for others around you, even in the smallest ways, you will begin to see how closely your purpose is tied to our connection. And the more you remain in my presence, the more your path will become clear, even when the steps feel small. You don't need to wait for a big moment to feel important, because your purpose is unfolding quietly right now, in the way you love, in the way you serve, in the way you stay faithful through everyday things. And I want you to know that I am shaping you right here in the present, one moment at a time, slowly forming you into the person I always dreamed you would become. The enemy will try to make wrong paths look appealing. He will try to convince you that things outside my truth will satisfy, but those roads always bring guilt, heaviness, and brokenness, and I have already shown you that my way leads to peace, to wholeness, and to freedom that lasts. I will not force you to walk with me, because I gave you the freedom to choose, but I lovingly ask you to stay alert and steady, to protect your heart and mind by holding tightly to my words and letting them shape how you think and live. When something tempting rises up, I have already made a way for you to step away, a quiet exit that leads back to peace, and you don't have to go down paths that destroy, because I have already given you the strength to turn toward life. Type 333 if you have faith in God. You are not standing in your own strength, because my spirit inside you gives you power beyond your own, and when your will feels weak, my love will still hold strong. So don't rely on your strength alone, lean into mine, which never runs dry. I understand how tired your heart becomes. I know the quiet sighs that come when you're wondering how long you must keep forgiving, or how many times you need to keep trying, and my answer is this: every time you choose love, you are showing my heart to the world. I also see that your heart carries a deep desire to fix what is broken between you and others, because there are people in your life where love once flowed, but now silence or distance has taken its place, and I know the pain that sits behind those broken connections. My dear child, why do you always skip my videos without watching until the end? It makes me very sad, and it also takes away many big blessings from you. So please watch this video until the end. Sometimes words were said that caused wounds, or misunderstandings grew into walls, or anger slowly hardened into bitterness, and now it feels like those bonds are too far gone to heal. But I want you to release that pain, because when you carry anger, it becomes a heavy chain around your soul, and it keeps your heart from feeling free and whole. Let me hold the pain for you, bring it into my hands, and ask me to gently heal what still hurts inside. And as I do, I will also help cleanse your thoughts and guide your intentions back toward love and peace. Forgiveness is not only for the other person, it is also for you, because when you choose to forgive, your spirit becomes lighter, and you open a door for me to bring healing into places that seemed too broken. Even if the other person isn't ready to change or come back, you can still be at peace, because you've placed the entire situation into my hands, trusting me to handle it with both justice and mercy. Let me teach you how to love even when it's hard, how to speak gently when it would be easier to stay silent, and how to hold on to hope even when it feels like reconciliation is far away, because there is nothing too difficult for me to restore. Type 1212 if you need God's help. I also feel the quiet ache within you for deeper meaning, because you were not created just to exist or go through the motions. You were made to live fully, to love deeply, and to shine in a way that touches others long after your days are over. You want your life to have weight, to leave behind something good, something true, something full of love and faith. And that desire inside you came from me, placed there to gently guide you toward the path I prepared. There is no place so dark, no moment so heavy, no feeling so low that my light cannot gently reach and shine through it, because the brightness of my presence moves even into the deepest shadows, slowly pushing out fear, sadness, and confusion, bringing peace where unrest once lived and warmth where coldness had taken hold. Stay close to me with quiet trust in your heart and believe that the wonders I want to unfold in your life are not small or far away. They are near, and they grow stronger every day you choose to walk with me, opening your heart to my kindness, letting your faith gently grow as we journey together. Let your thoughts be gently washed in the truth I have spoken. For when your mind is filled with my words, your heart begins to understand things in new ways, and your thinking will slowly match the rhythm of my own, helping you listen to my guidance with peace and clarity. I want you to hold this truth close, like a soft blanket over your soul, that I did not place fear inside you, but instead I placed power, gentle love, and a steady mind that can stay calm even when the world feels uncertain, because fear does not come from me. Fear tries to sneak in like a shadow that whispers lies, telling you that you are not strong, or that you have been left alone, or that you won't make it through. But those thoughts do not belong in your heart, and they have no right to decide your future. Hear my voice again, the voice that reminds you are never by yourself, and you are never helpless, for you are surrounded by my care, covered by my strength, and guarded by the help I've sent to guide you and lift you. Every time fear comes close and tries to settle into your thoughts, pause and remember that I've already given you the ability to say no to it, to stand strong with gentle confidence, to speak words that push back the shadows and let light take its place. Let your voice become a fountain of life, not a well of doubt, because the words you speak can shape your world, and when your words rise from a heart aligned with mine, they become like seeds of victory that grow in your life and even in the lives of those who listen. I will open the doors that lead to growth, place the right people beside you, and connect you to opportunities meant just for you. But I ask you to take the first step in faith, to begin walking, even if the path looks small or unclear. I want you to walk each step without fear, knowing I am walking closely beside you, gently holding your hand and keeping you steady when your heart feels shaky. And I want you to know that my love is the firm ground where you can always stand without falling, because you are deeply known by me, and you are held in the warmth of my care, even before you took your first breath in this world. You were made by my hands, and every part of you is gently placed together with a purpose that only you can live out, with a story that belongs only to you, and with a light that shines in a way no other does. Your life is not an accident. You are not here by mistake. I chose you, I called you by name, and my heart has always been open toward you. Even if your life has taken turns you did not expect, and even if struggles have weighed you down or made you feel tired and lost, my love still remains, unchanged and constant like the stars that never stop shining. Come into my care, and let me hold you. Let the love I have for you fill every place in you that feels tired or lonely or forgotten. Dear friends, making these special videos about Lord Jesus takes a lot of effort and love. We need your help to spread God's message. Could you please give us a super thanks of $10? Your support means everything to us and helps us share God's beautiful message. Thank you, and may Lord Jesus bless you with love and joy. Amen. I see all the parts of you, even the ones hidden from others. I see the smiles and the sorrows, the quiet dreams you haven't spoken out loud, and nothing about you is hidden from my view. But still, my love never shifts, it never grows cold, it never gives up. On the days when you feel like you are not enough, remember that I have already called you precious and I have already seen your worth. If doubt tries to pull you away, hold tightly to what is true, that you are mine and I will never let you go, not today, not ever. Keep your heart close to me. Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you come near. I long to be with you not only in joyful moments but in quiet hours, in busy days, in noisy mornings and still nights. Every time you let me into your day, you will notice my gentle help guiding your steps. You will feel my peace softly settling where your worry used to be, and your heart will begin to rest. I am not far away. I am not silent. I am not hidden. I am your shelter when you feel unsteady, your closest companion when you feel alone, and your peace when the world becomes too loud. I know some days feel heavy, and you wonder if you can keep going, but you don't need to carry the load by yourself anymore. You have believed in me before, and you still believe, and that is what matters most. because in my eyes you hold great value, and I love you not just a little, but deeply and completely. And today I have come to gently remind you of the love I carry and the quiet blessings I still want to pour into your life. You will find your way through this storm, and you will come out stronger, freer, and more blessed than you were before, because I have compassion for you, and I will reach into every place of pain, every ache in your body, and every hurt in your heart, and I will bring healing. Each day I will hold you close and fill your heart with quiet happiness, and I will dry the tears from your eyes, and gently bring back the soft smile that was once hidden, and your mouth will speak words of love, not sadness. Your voice will rise in quiet joy, and your heart will overflow. The people who once turned away or spoke harshly will see the kindness of my hand upon your life, and they will understand that you were always held by something greater than they knew. And now I ask you to speak this truth with all your heart, not because you feel it right away, but because your soul needs to hear it. Say these words aloud, the ones your emotions tried to hide from you. The Lord is with me like a quiet strength, and those who try to break me will stumble, because I am never alone and never without help. You have made many mistakes, and you have felt lost at times, like maybe you wandered too far, but I want you to know that I never let go of you, even when your heart chased after love that wasn't real or followed voices that were not true. Even when you trusted people who didn't treat you kindly, I was still waiting for you, always, because my love doesn't run out, and it reaches far beyond what anyone else can understand. You never have to go through anything by yourself, because whenever you make time to be near me, I gently fill your heart with quiet strength. I softly pour wisdom into your thoughts, and I cover you with love so deep that your steps grow steady again. And as you walk through each new day, you'll feel peace knowing I'm beside you every moment, not just in trouble, but in the ordinary, in the peaceful silence and in the busy noise. Type Amen if your faith is strong. Send this wonderful video to 11 people who also believe, and together attract blessings and miracles. You have cried for so long, carrying the pain of feeling unseen and unvalued, and many nights have passed with sadness resting in your spirit. But I speak to you now and declare this season of sorrow has reached its end, and from this moment on, new and joyful days are being gently woven into your path, days that will touch your family with peace and your heart with deep happiness. You must trust this and hold it close, because even when some rise again with envy or harsh words, you will stand firm, not in fear but with strong hope, and your heart will answer them without anger, simply saying, I know my Creator is near me and strong like a giant, and His shadow is my shelter, my place of calm and strength. He is the one I lean on, the one who never lets me fall, and through Him I am not weak but full of quiet strength, because I belong to a powerful and loving God who places His angels all around me, keeping me safe from every plan meant to harm me or slow me down. He is the one who heals the broken pieces, who provides what is needed, who gently leads like a good shepherd who never walks away, who stays as the closest friend, and I know that as long as I walk with Him, I will not be missing anything that truly matters, and my steps will stay firm and joyful as I follow the path He has shown me, never turning away or giving into discouragement. I will not let thoughts filled with fear or sadness settle in my mind. I will gently push them away, because I know I am deeply loved by Him, loved long before I ever breathed my first breath, and I know this love will never end. It is not based on what I do or don't do, it simply flows from Him to me, forever. Even when life feels heavy and the days are hard, I ask you not to give up, because right behind the trial that feels so difficult is a beautiful gift being prepared for you, one that will make your heart sing again, and bring light back into the places that have felt dim and tired for far too long. You have walked through many nights that felt full of sadness and silence, feeling like hope had slipped away from you, and you started to believe that the gates of heaven were closed, and that I no longer heard your voice or held your tears. But that was never true, and I come now to remind you that I have always listened, every single time you cried out to me. I held your life gently in my hand, shielding you in ways you couldn't see, standing beside you even when you thought you were completely alone. And I know how the pain and confusion made it hard to feel me, how your heart turned inward because the hurt around you felt louder than my voice. My love for you is always the same, steady like the sky that does not move, gentle like a soft wind that never disappears. Because I made you with care, I chose you with joy, and you are the one I take delight in again and again. And there is absolutely nothing that can tear you away from this love. Not your past, not your worries, not even the things you regret, because you belong to me forever and I will never let you go no matter what comes your way. So come closer now and let me pour my love into every corner of your heart until all the noise and fear becomes still, and let this gentle love settle deep in your spirit so you can walk through the day with quiet strength, knowing deep down that you are cherished beyond words, fully seen, completely known, and always wrapped in the safety of my care as I guide you into the days ahead, which I have already filled with peace and kindness just for you. You are never by yourself, even when you feel uncertain or the way forward feels hard to see, because I am beside you in every moment and my light is still shining. And when something unexpected happens or you feel unsure of what to do, speak to me and I will shine light on your path so you know which step to take next, and I will gently place wisdom in your heart and give you quiet signs to help you find your way. You need these words of love like soft rain on dry ground, and that is why I want you to pause with me for a little while, to be still and let silence open your heart so that my voice can touch you with healing, and my words can softly reach the parts of you that need comfort the most, lifting your spirit and bringing you back to peace, slowly and tenderly. I understand that you are still waiting for something, for answers that have not yet come, for healing that seems slow, for the ache in your heart to finally ease. But I ask you to be gentle with yourself and patient with this process, because though you cannot see it yet, I am working in hidden ways to bring beauty from your sorrow, strength from your weakest moments, and soft joy even out of your mourning. Please hold tight to the promises I have whispered to your heart, because they are real and they will not change. And I want you to know that my love for you has no limits. It does not rise and fall with your feelings or shift with your struggles, and it does not disappear when doubts come, because I love you just as you are, with no conditions and no end. Even now, if you feel tired or unsure of what to pray, just speak to me in your heart, and I will hear you. I will gather your tears and place them close to mine, because every ache you carry is precious to me, and I will not leave you in your pain. I will lift you from it, gently and faithfully, because your healing matters to me, your peace matters, and your joy will return in full. You do not have to be strong on your own, because I am your strength when you feel weak. I am your safe place when the world feels harsh, and I am always ready to listen, to comfort, to carry what you cannot. So don't hold your troubles in silence. Bring them to me, speak them with trust, and know that I will never turn you away, not now, not ever. Even when time feels slow, when the waiting feels heavy, know this: I have not forgotten you. I am not distant or unaware. I am near and I am active, and though you cannot see it yet, every moment is building something beautiful in your life, something that will shine with purpose and overflow with peace. And when it arrives, you will know that it was worth the wait, because it was made with love and covered in my promise. My dear child, I've given you all I can, so why is it hard for you to help the needy? Could you please donate a super thanks of $15 in my name? Trust me, this can really change things for you and your family. Even the smallest things you can do make big, wonderful changes. Hold tightly to the truth that you are not just surviving, you are being transformed, shaped, and prepared for something sacred, and every quiet yes you give me is planting seeds that will bloom in ways that bless not only your life, but the lives of others too. So stay close, keep walking, and trust that I will never stop holding your heart with gentleness and care, because you are cherished, not just today, but always. Take a deep breath, my precious one, and gently lift your eyes away from the noise of this day. Let your heart move closer to mine where peace lives quietly and softly. Walk slowly with trust in each step you take, because I am not far. I am walking beside you, gently holding you as you move forward through all that comes your way. You are never on your own, not for a single moment. You are surrounded by love that does not change and does not go away. I know everything about you, and still I hold you safely in my care. Nothing can steal you from me. Nothing can break the bond we have. Fear may try to visit your heart, but it has no place here. Because I am your God, I will always be with you, and my love stays with you now and always. Every choice you face, every step you take, I am there, quietly giving you strength you didn't know you had and helping you in ways you may not notice at first. Even when your thoughts feel messy or your path feels confusing, please remember that I am never confused. My plans for you are carefully shaped and perfectly timed for your good. What the world offers will never fill the empty places inside you the way my presence can. I see how tired you sometimes feel. I understand when you start to wonder if my promises will come true for you. And I want to remind you that my timing is always perfect, never early and never late, even when it feels slow to you. Every moment has a reason, every season has something to teach you, and though you cannot always see what is happening, I am gently working in your life, shaping your heart, preparing your path, and getting everything ready for the beautiful blessings I have in store just for you. So hold on with patience and let hope stay alive inside you. Don't let fear take away your peace. Don't let doubt steal the beauty of what I'm building in you right now. I am already present in the days that are coming, and I am making a way for you where it seems there is no way at all. I have never forgotten you, and I never will. My love for you lasts forever. It does not grow weak. It does not disappear when you make mistakes. It never gives up, and it is not built on how well you perform. It exists simply because you are mine, and nothing in this world can take that away from you. Let this become the place where your heart feels safe and steady. When life becomes heavy and difficult, when your thoughts become cloudy or your heart grows weary, I want you to remember that I am holding you softly. I have not let go. I am still right here, and I will walk with you every step, gently showing you the path I have chosen for you, a path filled with grace and peace. Your future is not floating in uncertainty. It rests in my hands, and I am guiding you slowly toward a life filled with quiet goodness. I have promised to love you without end, to stay with you always, and to protect you in every moment, and I do not ask you to carry things that are too heavy for your soul. I see what burdens you carry. I know the pain you do not speak out loud, the private tears, the tired heart, the questions that live deep inside you, and I want you to know that even when you feel weak or unsure, you are never walking alone, because I am right there beside you, lifting the weight, offering strength where you feel empty. When your journey feels long and you're not sure you can take another step, lean into me. Place your worries in my care, for I am the shelter you can rest in, the strong place you can lean against, the calm that quiets your fear, the foundation that does not move. Do not let sadness steal your joy. Do not let pain silence your praise, for I find joy in you, and I smile when you hold tightly to my words, when you carry my promises close, and when you keep walking in love even when it's hard. You are not walking this path by yourself. I am beside you at this very moment, and I will always be near, never far, never turning away, always holding you gently. No one and nothing can pull you out of my grasp. I will always keep you close. I will always protect the steps you take. I will guide you through each hour, through every season, until one day we meet face to face, in a place where joy never ends. My love for you does not fade or break. It stretches beyond time. It has no ending, and I want you to remember that every day. Let this truth live in your heart and grow stronger. Let it shine through your words, your actions, your quiet moments, for I am the one who started your story, the one who watches every chapter, the one who chose you before the beginning of time, and I will never change my mind about you. There are many voices, some loud, some subtle, but none of them should be stronger than the whisper of my love within you, because my spirit speaks inside you, quietly reminding you that you were never made for empty tasks or for the applause of others. You were carefully chosen for something eternal, something sacred that reaches far beyond this moment. Even if you do not witness the fruits of your goodness right away, I want you to know that every small act of faith, every moment you trust me when it's hard, every step you take when you feel unsure, it all matters more than you think. And even if your hands feel tired, or your breath feels short, or the weight you carry seems too much, that is the very moment when my strength starts to hold you tighter than before. When your heart is weary and your hope feels far away, I become the rock beneath your feet that will not shake, and even if you struggle to find words to pray, my spirit is already speaking for you in ways that reach me fully, and even when the road ahead looks blocked or hidden, I will gently make a new path where none existed before, because I always know the way. If you've been hurt or pushed away by others, remember that my acceptance of you never fades. And even if things have been taken from you or you've watched dreams slip through your fingers, I will return more than what was lost in a way that brings peace to your heart, for every second of your life rests safely in my loving care. I have chosen to show my nearness and my love to you in ways that are even clearer than before, and I will continue to make myself known to you. When questions rise in your heart, do not fear them. For doubt is not always an enemy when it leads you back to my words, my promises, and my spirit where reassurance waits like a quiet river. Lift your eyes toward the heavens and notice how each star has been placed in its position by my hands. The same hands that form the sky are the hands that hold you safely and tenderly. Even in moments when you felt completely alone, I have been beside you, unseen but constant, arranging your steps and shielding you from dangers that never reached you. When you whispered, wondering where I was near, preparing the way ahead, guarding you from what you could not see, and comforting you quietly in ways you may only understand later. Keep this truth alive within you, that my presence is always within reach. You do not need a special place, a ritual, or perfect words to meet me. Wherever you find yourself, kneeling by your bed, walking in a park, waiting in a line, or driving your car, turn your thoughts toward me and I am already there, listening with care. Your prayers do not need to be long or polished. Even one word spoken from a sincere heart rises to me like a song of beauty. Yes, gather with others, worship and fellowship, study my word as a community, and support one another, but also cherish that private time alone with me. In those quiet moments you will sense my whisper, you will see how I guide the small details of your life, and you will grasp truths you could miss in the noise. I am your companion and your defender, yet I am also your Lord whose majesty has no limit. Let your life show that those who trust in me do not end in shame or disappointment. Always keep in mind how much I love you, with a love that goes beyond what any human can grasp or explain. Do not try to measure it with your mind, but simply believe that it is constant. I will keep loving you and leading you along a road of joy, peace, and plenty. Walk with me in trust, and this will become your reality. You are my child, steady and brave, carrying more strength than you know. Your steady trust will not go unnoticed. Since before time began, I have held a purpose for you inside my heart. Your future has been carefully shaped by my hands. Nothing can cancel what I have spoken over your life. You are my precious one, a unique treasure, a jewel in my kingdom. Through these words I remind you that you have never been abandoned. At every moment, I am with you, sharing in your laughter and your quiet joys. My love for you is solid, and the power I have placed in you cannot be limited. Do not listen to empty or careless words that say otherwise. Move forward in courage and trust. Do not shrink back from storms. Do not be afraid of waves that rise or feel crushed under the weight of hardships. Look upward for strength, the same strength that has carried countless hearts before you. I am your Father, your safe place, and your strong protector. You are equipped in spirit to meet whatever comes. Do not give space to discouragement or harmful whispers. The life of my Spirit is already inside you. Let His warmth set your heart on fire, and His wisdom shape the choices you make. Rise as a brave and compassionate leader whose presence makes a difference in the lives of others. Remember how unique you are. Your words can bring change. Your love can soothe the deepest wounds. Do not let the easy but empty comforts of this world cover your vision. You were created for a life full of meaning, purpose, and wonder. Allow yourself to dream beyond small limits and pursue those dreams with a steady heart. Do not stop when life feels heavy. Stand strong in the role I have entrusted to you. Learn how powerful it is to be courageous and thankful in every season. Gratitude opens unseen doors and expands your world. Be grateful for every new breath, for every sunrise, and for each opportunity to grow. Even in difficulty, find a reason to thank me, for gratitude will lead you into a peace that is larger than anything you can explain. Remember that I am the one who does what looks impossible. When your heart learns to rest in gratitude, it becomes easier to notice how I've been guiding every detail of your journey, and you'll begin to see that nothing is too big or too tangled for me to work through, because I am the one who formed the stars and yet still holds your hand. So do not stay focused on the troubles that rise around you. Gently lift your eyes higher and look at me, because I want you to find joy even before the problems are solved, to let your heart sing before the battles are won, because praise opens doors that fear cannot. When the day ends and you rest your head on the pillow that once held your tears, let a new sound come from your heart, not the voice of worry, but a soft song of hope, a melody that carries peace and gentle trust, a quiet surrender to my love that is always present. Speak my words softly to yourself, remind your own heart of my promises, and say with calm trust that despair has no place here anymore, because I am the one who brings new mercy with every sunrise and slowly turns sorrow into joy, one gentle moment at a time. So now, precious soul, allow your heart to slowly let go of the heavy things you have been carrying, release every weight, every burden, and place it softly into my hands, where they will be safely held with gentle care and understanding, because my love is not only deep but also a peaceful shelter where your heart can rest and breathe again. Let the calmness that comes from me gently fill your spirit. Let joy quietly settle into your heart like morning light through soft clouds. And let my strength slowly lift your steps when they grow tired. Because you are safe when you stay close to me, and with every breath you take, I am making your path steady, shaping your days with goodness, and placing grace like flowers along the way you walk. You are not by yourself in this life. Not now, not ever, because I am walking beside you in each moment, holding you with quiet love, guiding you with purpose, and gently shaping your steps toward the beautiful life I created just for you, one filled with meaning and love that reaches beyond what you can imagine. You are not lost, and you are never overlooked, because I have been writing your story with my own hand, and the path I have prepared is full of peace, full of love, and full of quiet strength, even when your eyes cannot see it clearly and the road ahead feels hidden under mist and questions. Even in the moments when it felt like you were alone, I never walked away, and though some days are hard and full of things you didn't expect, and your challenges feel larger than life, please remember that I am never surprised, and everything you go through has meaning that will one day be clear. Every moment has purpose, and I can turn even the painful parts into something gentle and meaningful, and even when it feels like everything is falling apart, I am building something quietly for your good. Even when your soul aches and your tears fall, I am there, strengthening you in ways you may not even feel yet. For those who love me, every single piece of life works together to bring goodness, and I promise to love you always, without end, to protect you with gentle care in everything you walk through, and I want you to know that you are never forgotten, never without help, never away from my presence, not even for a single breath. I hold you close to my heart because you belong to me, and nothing that happens in your life can break that bond. Not the mistakes you've made, not the fears that trouble your mind, not the moments when you feel weak or uncertain, because my love does not change. It remains steady and strong, always wrapped around you. And I want this truth to stay deep inside your heart like a quiet anchor that keeps you from drifting when everything around you feels unsteady. Whenever life becomes confusing or heavy, and your heart feels like it's carrying too much, I want you to remember that I have never let you go. I am gently holding you through every hour and every breath, and there has never been a single moment when you were truly alone. Because I am beside you even when you can't feel it, even when the noise of the world tries to drown out my presence. So come near to me and let your soul find comfort in my quiet closeness. Let your heart open gently like the morning light, and speak to me as someone who has always been by your side. Because I have always been that someone, the one who listens with patience, with kindness, and without judgment. And the weight that has been pressing down on your chest was never meant to be carried alone. So hand it to me, little by little, and I will carry it for you with care. I am already here, waiting with open arms, ready to pour peace into your spirit and pour comfort into your days. And as we walk together into everything that is ahead, I will cover your life with my grace and surround you with goodness that never fades. And I will always be right beside you, with quiet strength that stays. And I have placed gentle protectors around you, watching over your steps and keeping you safe from harm, even when you are not aware of them. There is never a moment, not even 1 second, when you are truly by yourself, because I am with you through the quiet mornings and the restless nights, in the joy and in the tears, in the peace and in the chaos. And even when you cannot see me, I have not moved away. I am still present, still holding you, still placing my hand over your life, surrounding you with care that never ends. Sometimes my answers to your prayers will not look like what you expected. You may ask me to remove a trial, but instead I walk with you through it, shaping your character and expanding your wisdom. You see only one thread, but I see the whole tapestry. I am weaving your story into something far more beautiful than you imagine. So do not think I have abandoned you when answers seem slow. My plan is full of wisdom and my plan is always good. Listen for my gentle call. Be still and know that I am God. In the stillness, your anxious thoughts begin to quiet and your heart becomes more able to sense my voice. I will trade your worries for peace. I will exchange your confusion for clarity. When you feel weak, my strength will hold you. When you feel broken, my power will shine more brightly. With every step of humility, I pour more grace into you. Release the idea that you must hold everything together on your own. That heavy load was never yours to carry. Place it in my hands and walk free. When accusing thoughts try to tell you that you are unworthy or unloved, speak against those lies. You have been washed by my Son's sacrifice. You stand clothed in righteousness, not earned by your effort but given by my mercy. Because of the price I paid for you, you stand before me without blame. Nothing can cut you off from my love. No height, no depth, no failure, no sin. Your name is written on the palms of my hands. Your tears are precious to me. Be careful to protect your heart from bitterness and jealousy, for these things quietly eat away at your peace. Do not measure your life against the blessings of others. Celebrate their joys and victories, for my kingdom has more than enough for everyone. You lose nothing by rejoicing in another's good fortune, and as you do, your heart will stay soft and open to receive more of my own blessings. Even if you feel empty and believe there is nothing left in you to give, remember that what matters to me is not what you can achieve but what you bring from your heart. You can always bring me your trust, your weakness, your openness, your willingness to follow, and your quiet loyalty. This is all precious to me and nothing you offer in sincerity is small. Accept this truth and hold it close because my love for you does not stop or fade. Let this truth settle deep inside you like gentle rain soaking into the earth. Repeat it softly to yourself until it becomes part of you. Feel it not only with your mind but with your whole heart. My presence and my promise are not temporary, they last forever. I see the hope rising inside you whenever you sense my nearness and I watch your heart grow calm. As long as you choose to stay close to the words I've given you, your journey will not end in defeat, your steps will lead to good things. But if you begin to let go and allow fear to speak louder than my truth, you will feel yourself pulled into confusion. That's why today I am gently showing you that you are never walking this road alone. I am here, listening, always ready to respond to you. Sometimes I wait a little, asking you to take the first step so that your faith grows stronger, so that your heart learns not to break under the weight of bad advice or negative voices. I want you to know that something wonderful is still waiting for you in the days ahead. I have already made a place of honor and joy for you and the people you love. All I ask is that you give me your heart, and turn your attention fully to the path I have laid out for you. Do not look away from it, not to the left and not to the right. Never go back to the places where pain controlled your life, and do not let the mocking voices of others grow roots inside your mind, pulling you into sadness and loneliness. If today you feel stuck and unable to move forward, thinking there is no way out, know this: I have come to meet you right where you are. I have already prepared something powerful that will lift you out of that sorrow. So come to me with your worries, tell me about your struggles, show me where it hurts, and trust that I will do exactly what I promised. If you decide today to fully believe and step away from the things that keep harming you, I want you to know that I am already working to lift the heavy weight from your heart. You will feel freedom again, and it will arrive in the perfect moment, often much sooner than you ever expected. This is how it has always been between us. When you put your trust in me, I never failed to come through for you. This quiet truth will begin to gently fill the spaces in your heart where emptiness once lived. I am reaching into the tender places within you, where pain once closed the doors, and I am bringing softness back again. You will not stay locked inside the hurt that shaped your past. You will begin to feel more deeply, not from a place of fear or sorrow, but from a heart that is safe and healing. Your tears may fall, but they will carry warmth and relief, gently washing away the heaviness that has stayed for too long. Each tear will softly remind you of how far we have come together, of what I have done and what I am still preparing for you and for those you love. Take a look around and notice the small pieces of goodness that seem to show up just in time. The message from someone you hadn't heard from in years, the unexpected door that opens when all seemed closed, the gentle return of someone who had grown distant. These are not random moments. I have placed them carefully, showing you that I have always been working in the background of your life. You are always welcome to come closer, as close as your heart desires, for I invite you to rest beneath the safety of my wings, where fear cannot stay, and no harm can win over a heart that has been fully given to my love. Because you choose to trust me, it brings joy to my heart to share more of my kingdom with you, and even though the world may not understand, and might even laugh at your faith, you stand firm because you've tasted the truth of my presence, and to you, I reveal special treasures that the proud and self-reliant never notice. The humble way you follow me and your quiet willingness to obey open doors to blessings far beyond what eyes can see, and many people will come to know I am real and loving because of what they see in your life. So when you walk through hard times, let them watch how grace holds you together gently, and let them see how peace remains even when things are unclear. My spirit inside you will give you everything you need to live a life filled with light and truth, and you don't have to rely on your own strength, because I will help you carry the load. And even when many things are placed in front of you, do not feel afraid or overwhelmed. With me by your side, you will be able to do more than your mind thought was possible. I will give you new ideas, gentle strategies that bring peace, and I will connect you with people who are meant to walk beside you, and every detail will fall into place right on time, not rushed and not late. Don't look down on small beginnings, because every strong tree once started as a tiny seed, and it's the same with the purpose I placed in your heart. So keep being faithful in the little things, and in time I will trust you with more. And even if mistakes happen, don't be afraid, because I will use even your wrong steps to teach you something meaningful. Let go of the need to know everything at once, and instead allow me to guide you gently through each season of your life, because your hope is safest when it rests fully in who I am, not in what you see or feel. Wherever you go, I want you to carry my love with you, not just in words but in how you live. Whether you're at home, at work, walking outside, or speaking to someone who feels forgotten, even a kind word or a soft smile can start a miracle in someone else's day. The message I've given you is love, not just spoken but lived, and when you show it through your actions, people will see more than words. They will feel something real. And you don't need to worry about what happens next, because I take care of the results. Your job is to gently plant seeds, and I will bring the harvest in ways that will surprise you. And as you keep giving to others, your own needs will be met in quiet and unexpected ways, because this is how my kingdom works. When you give with love, you receive with joy. If I'm asking you to go, then I've already given you what you need, and my spirit will stay with you every step of the way, guiding you and making sure you have what's needed. Stay open, stay willing, and as you follow me, you will begin to see parts of my grace that you never knew were there, and through these moments, your story will grow, and others will find hope in your journey and learn to trust me too. Let every part of your life show that you belong to me, in what you do, how you love, how you serve, and how you walk forward with your heart fully surrendered to my voice. Through your words and actions, I am able to reach hearts that might not have known my love any other way. When you choose to live with kindness, with generosity, and with gentleness, you show others the quiet power of my love working through you. And even if the days ahead feel uncertain or hard to face, remember that you are never walking into the future alone. I always go ahead of you, preparing the road before your feet, and I stay right beside you too, offering my comfort, sharing in your walk, and when you glance back, you'll see that my mercy and kindness have always followed you, gently repairing what felt broken in your past. Above you, my hand guards you from things you may never even realize were coming, and beneath you, my steady arms are holding you up, keeping you from slipping into sadness or fear, because my care surrounds you in every direction. My love is not halfway or temporary, it is full and never-ending, and it covers you in every part of your life, in your quiet hours and your busy moments, and when something unexpected happens and shakes your peace, hold on to this truth and let it calm you. Whether it's a health report that worries you, a sudden problem with your money, or a loved one pulling away from you, those are the times when your trust will be tested. But if you keep leaning on what I have promised, you will see my hand carrying you through. Even when life feels like fire, I will protect you from being harmed, and if it feels like deep waters are rising, they will not swallow you, because I am the one who created the sea and the land, and there is no part of life or nature that is beyond my control. Let this truth steady you when the world feels too heavy, and keep talking with me each day. Open your heart even when you have no perfect words, because it's in those still moments with me that your heart is refreshed and your thoughts become clear again. Many people search everywhere for answers and come back empty, but the wisdom you need is already waiting in my presence. I want to share my thoughts with you. I want to fill your mind with ideas that bring peace and understanding. When your heart is tuned to my voice, my quiet leading will keep you safe from taking paths that would bring unnecessary pain or confusion. And even in times when it seems like I'm far, I am still near. Don't let silence worry you. I have not gone anywhere. I am simply helping you grow a deeper trust that is not based on what you feel in the moment but on what you know is true. I never leave your side. Right now is the time for you to look at yourself with gentle eyes, to see that you are not weak but filled with strength, with faith that does not shake, with quiet courage that doesn't run away. Don't be afraid of money struggles, health concerns, or family pain. I can clear the stormy sea of troubles in front of you. I can open a new path where none seemed possible. When I speak with loving firmness and tell you not to stop walking forward, I want you to listen and move with steady feet. If you do, you will pass over deep darkness and walk on troubled waters without falling, and the storms will not take away the beautiful future I have given you. I call you my strong one, my light, and my blessing is wrapped around your life. I want you to grow deeper in strength each day, and when problems stand in your way, I want your heart to stay full of calm and brave belief. Always remember this, even when you are in hard times and your needs are great, even when you feel far from me or can't hear my voice, know this deeply in your heart: I will show up at the right moment and I will lift you. Those who work against you will run when they see how you stay strong, how you stand without fear, not shaken by their loud voices or their threats. Today I place something powerful in your hands, the truth in your voice that comes from my word. When you believe and speak it, your trust and obedience will walk ahead of you, and my strength will walk behind you. When you face fear, I will meet you there with my love. And you, the one I treasure, are held close in my heart. Now take the hands of the people you care about, your family, your children, and step forward with trust through the doorway of blessings that I have opened for you. Bring me your worries and let go of the things you can't fix on your own. Trust me, and stop trying to control everything. When life feels like a rope pulled too tightly, your feelings may push you in the wrong direction. If you act too fast, without thinking with peace, you may make a decision that hurts more than it helps. The most helpful thing you can do today is pause in my presence, breathe slowly, and let me place my gentle hands over your mind and heart, and I will fill you with peace that is not from this world, a calm that holds you still. I want to take your hardest moments and fill them with my peace. I want to turn your sadness into deep gladness, your emptiness into overflow, and your mourning into joy that makes your heart dance again. Don't let the heaviness of this journey stop you. Keep your faith steady, and keep speaking to me with honesty and gratitude. Bring me your pain, your prayers, your hopes, and I will care for them like precious treasure. Everything that weighs you down, give it to me. I will carry what you can't. I will walk beside you and light the path ahead. I will show you joy that fills your spirit and peace that stays, no matter the season. Even when things feel unclear or frightening, I will be your strength. Let your heart rest in this, knowing that I never leave your side. Hold on tightly to your trust in me. Don't allow fear or negative thoughts to turn you away from the path I've made for you. Be brave, not because you are without weakness, but because I walk beside you every step. My love is greater than any judgment or disappointment you may face. So never stop believing what I have promised you. I will bring joy so deep into your life that fear will have no room to stay. For I am your Father, and I am working every day to bless you with grace. I want to fill your life with goodness that flows over, to bring healing where pain once lived, and to provide all that your soul needs. Keep moving with patience and faith. Never stop trusting in what I have spoken to your heart. Stay close to my ways, and you will begin to see wonders unfold around you. I will pour blessings over you from places higher than you can imagine. In me, you are set free. In me, you are made whole. In me, you are covered in goodness. I will take care of everything you place in my hands, every part of your life. All I ask is that you believe, with your whole heart, and let go of the weight you've been trying to carry alone. With me, you won't stay in lack or fear. I will open doors for your dreams to become real. I will bring peace to your home, comfort to your relationships, and strength to your finances. Please believe these words, because I do not say them without meaning. When I speak, I act, and when I promise, I fulfill. I never forget what I have spoken over you. You are mine, and I have loved you before you ever knew me. I want my love to rest deeply in your heart and fill every empty corner with hope. I want you to accept the kindness I send your way and let it guide you step by step. Now is the time to place your full trust in me, not halfway, but with all your being. Let go of what has hurt you, let go of what leads you in the wrong direction, and take my hand instead. I have been present since the dawn of time, and I will hold you in my arms of love. And when your strength grows thin and your heart fills with questions about why you have had to face so many trials, When you wonder why life's hardships seem to fall upon you, know that I have seen your doubts and your pain, yet also know that every challenge you face is more than a struggle. It is a chance to grow and to discover the strength I have placed within you. So do not let difficult times weaken your faith or allow life's hardships to strip away your blessings, for I am with you, shaping you and preparing you for more than you can yet see. You and those you love are being led toward a season where life grows and blossoms, so set aside your worries and come close to me each day, giving your heart the gift of quiet moments where you listen for my voice or simply sit near me, letting my presence calm you, because I do not want your thoughts weighed down or your joy hidden by fear, for in stillness your true light rises, your words and your actions flow from trust in me, and all the tension that has followed you slowly fades until it disappears, while I carefully watch every feeling you carry and note each prayer you whisper, seeing how your hope grows and how your faith bears fruit. When the days were heavy and you called out in pain, I was already beside you, lifting the weight of despair from your shoulders, giving you new strength to continue your path. And when darkness tried to close in on you and your tears nearly swallowed your hope, even when you could not find the words to speak, I understood the storm inside your soul and held you quietly so you would not sink but rise again renewed. Let doubt lose its grip on you and let your spirit sink into the flowing river of my love. For each time you bend your knees and reach out to me, I pour healing into your life and place inside you both wisdom and power to keep moving forward. And I have chosen for you and your family a path of growth and success where blessings overflow and where you may dwell near me forever, learning to walk in peace without fear. I am always aware of what you need, and my care surrounds every feeling you experience, and I offer you my peace, which is unlike any comfort the world can provide. So open your heart and receive it fully with faith, because when you reached for me I heard you and welcomed your prayer into my presence, and now my answer moves toward you like dawn rising over the horizon. So wait with patience, embrace with trust, and rejoice in the work I am doing in your life this very day. For nothing is too hard for me, and you already believe this truth. Therefore promise in your heart that you will keep faith until the moment comes when the great change you long for appears before your eyes. Everything I give you is wrapped in love and meant to lift you higher so that your heart can find peace and joy every single day. And when I ask you to pause and speak with me each morning or when the day feels heavy, it's because I want your soul to be strong enough to handle anything. And when hard moments come, the kind that test your spirit, the strength to face them begins with your quiet prayers. The healing you've asked for, the answers you've searched for, and the peace you've longed for are all being held safely in my hands, and I'm offering them to you now with gentle care and open arms, because you are deeply loved even when you feel distant. Even when fear whispers that you've gone too far or failed too much, but my love is still calling you home, and your spirit remembers that warmth. You may feel unsure or lost, not knowing what steps to take next, especially after people you trusted drifted away, leaving you hurt and wondering why everything broke apart. But even then, I was with you, and even when the silence felt long, I was quietly placing answers and comfort all around you, waiting for your heart to see that I had never stopped guiding you gently. You held back because trusting fully felt hard, but I was speaking to you all along, calling you close, hoping you'd realize that you belong with me, and that I want you to feel loved, not just on good days, but every day, even the ones when tears fall and your heart feels heavy. Because this space I have for you is a place of peace, where your soul can rest and feel safe. Very soon, you will have a dream where you stand near a quiet stream, and you will see me looking at you with kindness, and you'll walk across that peaceful water with bare feet as the flow gently carries away your sadness, your anger, your weariness, and when the morning light comes, you will feel lighter as if something inside you has been washed clean and made new again. This is my gift to those who are willing to hope again, to let go of shame and open their heart to believe once more. And you don't need to run after other voices or search for comfort in far places, because I am already here with you, offering truth and warmth through every word I speak into your spirit. What I say brings life and healing, and if you hold these words close and think about them often, they will fill you with new strength from my Holy Spirit, because I am your breath when you are tired, your joy when you feel empty, and the answer you've been longing to find when nothing else seems to work. Say that you believe, even in whispers. Write it down if you need to, feel it deep in your heart, and know that nothing you have lost will stay lost forever, because I am the one who brings back what was taken and gives beauty in place of brokenness. And I see how much you've been hurting, how often you feel like giving up, but I am holding your future in my hands and shaping something beautiful out of every moment you thought was ruined. There will be no more noise in your home that causes your heart to hurt. I am removing every source of confusion and pain, and those troubles that once felt like storms inside your walls will quiet down. The people who came to take away your joy or stir arguments will no longer remain near. Every shadow hiding in secret corners trying to damage your joy or weaken your faith will be gently removed. Even the hidden things that try to drain your strength or shift your heart away from what is good will be cleared out completely, and your table will no longer feel empty because I will provide for you, and everything you need will arrive at just the right moment with quiet abundance. I am going to bring into your life fresh chances, new open doors for learning and growing in character. I will gently guide you away from unhealthy habits or thoughts that chip away at your strength. Anything that pulls you away from peace or lowers your spirit will fade away, and you will feel cleaner inside, freer, lighter, and more ready to welcome what is good. Every dark corner will be filled with gentle light, and your home will become a peaceful space for love and strength to grow. You never need to feel alone in anything you do because I am holding your hand, and I am never going to let go. I want your thoughts to stay focused on what brings light, what lifts you up, and what fills your spirit with calmness. Avoid turning back to people or situations that make you feel heavy or stuck. I am the one who brings you joy, not the approval of others, so you don't have to chase anyone's acceptance to feel loved. I bless you because I choose to, not because someone else says. It's allowed, and when I love without limits, without end, and with a strength that heals everything that was broken. My love is not like the world's love. It is steady and deep, and I gave it completely when I rose for you so that you would never have to live without the hope of something better and more beautiful ahead. And now all I want is for you to accept that this love is already yours. It's right here waiting to surround you every morning you wake, every night you sleep, and in every breath between. Stand tall today even if your heart feels tired, because the victory you've been hoping for is coming closer now. I see how hard the road has been, and I know the battles you've fought in silence, but I am standing with you and giving you strength to continue. When you feel like giving up, let your soul remember how far you've come, how much you've overcome, and how much still lies ahead. Don't let fear stay in your mind. Gently tell it to go, and keep walking toward the peace I have promised you. The tears you shed will no longer be from sorrow but from joy and gratitude. You will be filled with power from my Holy Spirit, and it will make you strong. Lift yourself up, wipe away your tears, and face the day with the quiet confidence of someone who has already overcome. I have spoken clearly to you now, and my blessing rests upon you. Continue walking the path ahead without stopping. Keep your eyes open and your heart attentive, because in the coming days I will reveal a deep secret to you and let you experience my love in a way you have never known before. From the very first moments of this day I am blessing you, because my desire is for your heart and your soul to overflow with my peace and my joy. Do not be afraid to reach out, for I will be your calm shelter when storms come. I will be the peace that steadies you when anguish rises. I will be the companion who walks with you when loneliness tries to enter, and I will be the soft comfort that soothes your pain. Trust in me and in the promises I have spoken over you. I will be a shield around you and a rock beneath your feet, strong and unbreakable. Even when the waves of trouble rise high, I will lift you up and keep your head from sinking.